Yes. Chalo. Keep reading. Pair of linear equations in two variables. Pair of linear equations in two variables. Shravya, you also Hindi light. You can able to understand it. Okay, no.
Yes.
This is the third chapter in 10th class. So notes proper way में लिखो. In science also, the notes is sufficient. You know, full marks आने के लिए notes only sufficient. उतना अच्छा है notes है physics chemistry also. Okay. ठीक है. What do you understand by linear equation? Linear equation means what? Anybody? Linear equation means 10th class में है ना linear equations. Linear equations means anybody? जा रहे फर्स्ट टाइम लिसनिंग है लीनियर इक्वेशंस बोल के है ना. हाँ, शावे ट्राई कर सकता है लीनियर इक्वेशन. हाँ,
It have different like terms like constants and all.
that is polynomial also, right?
Yeah.
See, linear equations means a degree 1. Any in polynomial who's having degree 1 is called as linear equations. If degree 2 means quadratic equation, which is the next chapter. Okay, polynomial means like anything. It can be 3, 4, anything also. Okay, so first we are talking about degree 1 wala pair of linear equations. Okay, so likho linear equations in two variables. The general what is linear equation means an equation which can be written in the form of ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. This is a standard format. General form of linear equation is ax plus by plus c equal to 0, where a and b are constants, and that should not be 0. These variables x and y should not be 0. Otherwise, it is not a linear equation in two variables. If any one variable gaya to linear equation one variable bolte hai. Okay, it's a linear equations in two variables. Okay, so what is general equation? Ax plus by plus c. Always to solve the equation, we have to bring in this format only. Ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Like examples, any equation we can tell. Example. जाने बोलो one example. Any equation like x रहने का y रहने का and some constant number. 5x
5x
plus
plus 8x.
2y. दोनों
Okay.
x बोलते हो two
Yeah,
variables नहीं होगा.
yeah. 5.
Plus 7 equal to 0. This is a linear equation. How much degree is how much? 1. Highest power in variable is called degree, right? And since it has two variables, that's why linear equations in two variables will call. Okay. Now, isko, if I draw a graph, what is the shape of the graph we'll get? If I draw a graph,
Straight line.
straight line graph. Always a straight line. ऐसा आएगा. Anything straight line graph आएगा. If you are getting some parabola, ellipse ऐसा आए तो that is wrong thing. Linear equations always है straight line graph ही आएगा. तो लिखो point wise लिखो. The graph of a linear equation in two variables is a straight line. Nothing your videos of. Okay. Copied? Yes. General form of pair of linear equations two variables. देखो general form in pair. देखो one equation is a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal 0. One equation is there. Other equation a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal 0. So since there are two equations, that's why they call as pair. And since it is degree 1 linear equation, and how many variables are there? Two variables only is there, because a, b, c are constant. Only x and y are variables. That's why the lesson name came. What is the name of the chapter? Pair of linear equations in two variables. So these are the two equations. Matlab, total chapter mein we will get two equations. Our intention is to find the solution of the two equations only. Okay. Right on. These are the general form of pair of linear equations. A1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0. अभी अनम्यूट कर लो फिर Atik, can able to hear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Chalo. Okay. Now, how to solve this equation? What is the meaning of solution means we have to find the value of x and y. Okay, two variables will be given, linear equations will be given. We have to solve and we have to find the value of x and y. That is the solution. Okay. Now, how to solve? We have two methods to solve linear equations in two variables. Two methods are there. What are the two methods? One is graphical method. Through graph, we will draw and we will try to find the solution of the equations. Okay. And second one is algebraic method. Algebraic method say we can able to find the solution of these two linear equations. And in your chapter mein, algebraic methods, we have two methods only in your complete chapter mein. What are the two different methods? One is called substitution method. Other one is called as elimination method. If you know these three methods, total chapter will be done. Okay. Graphical method and algebraic method. Okay. First, we will deal with the first method called graphical method. Graphical method say only we can able to calculate the solution of these equations. Okay. So what is the approach? Copied, right? All of them? Yeah. Graphical method representation of linear equations. In graphical method, the two equations are plotted on the coordinate plane, like x and y plane. Mein, first we will draw the graph. Okay. There are three possibility outcomes. Tell me what are the three possible outcomes can happen. See, if I draw the graph, x-axis, you know this graph, right? X-axis, this is called negative x-axis, this is called negative y-axis, and this is called positive y-axis. If I draw the graph of these two linear equations, there are only three possibilities. Okay, what are the possibilities can happen? The three graphs, the two linear equations. If I draw the graph, what are the three possibilities? See, it can be like this, some intersecting. Dekho, the graph can intersect. This one thing can happen. But if you draw the graph, it can intersect. Other thing, it can be two graphs are parallel. Two graphs are parallel. And third thing is coincident lines. मतलब एक ग्राफ के ऊपर one more graph is there. This is called coincident lines. Okay, these are the three possibilities only can happen. Any graph you draw also, two pair of lines, these three cases only will come. Okay, either intersecting, we call this as intersecting. I'll give this notes ka iska, intersecting, and this is parallel, and this is coincident. Okay, coincident lines. Okay. So now ek ek ka we will see उसको क्या बोलते हैं, कैसे बोलते हैं. फर्स्ट ग्राफिकल मेथड ओनली डिटेल वी हैव टू लर्न, then only we'll go for algebraic methods. Exam में first test only when they ask for the linear equations पे, they will tell to plot the graph and find the solution. Okay. Now, so we will see the एक एक का we will see. Okay. चलो, intersecting lines. The line intersect at one point, right? These are the intersecting lines. Intersecting lines में how many points में it is intersecting? The two lines are intersecting at only one point only. That point is nothing but a solution. That is called solution. मतलब उसका corresponding point x axis, उसका corresponding point on y axis. This x comma y is the solution of these two lines. Okay. So intersecting lines at one point, which represents the unique solution. Unique solution means one solution will be they having. So intersecting lines will have how many solution? Intersecting lines has how many solutions? One solution only. One solution. Well, it is meeting at one point only. Corresponding x and corresponding y is a solution. One solution. And since it has at least one solution, it is called consistent. Consistent. So directly they will tell whether these lines are consistent or not. If it has a solution, at least one solution, then it is called consistent. So it has at least one solution. Since it has one solution, that is called consistent. Consistent. Okay. Intersecting lines are consistent. Questions करेंगे अभी. You will understand now how that. Siddharth understanding? Siddharth understanding? Clear? Only three possibilities: intersecting, parallel, and coincident. हो गया कंप्लीट. चलो नेक्स्ट वन. राइटिंग अच्छा है देखो. फिनिश. Yeah. No, second one is parallel lines. Can you tell me parallel lines has how many solutions? Parallel lines has how many solutions? Anybody? If it is intersect, the solution will be there. Solution means corresponding x and y. Parallel lines में how many solutions are there?
Infinite.
No solution. Infinite solution कैसा होगा? There देखो, these are parallel lines, right? These are parallel lines. Parallel lines में they are not touching at all. So दोनों में common solution is no, not there at all. Okay. So see, the lines never meet, imply there is no solution. So parallel lines has no solution. This, since it is no solution, it is called inconsistent system बोलते हैं. These are the parallel lines. Okay. Parallel lines. These are the parallel lines as no solution. No solution. Since it's no solution, it is called inconsistent. Inconsistent. So after drawing the graph, we can tell the system is consistent or inconsistent. We can know. What are the questions exams में आएगा, final exam कैसा आएगा, कितना marks, everything धीरे 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 last में तक you will understand. Okay, don't worry about it. Finished? Maybe? Now next one is coincident lines. Now tell me how many solutions will be there? Coinciding lines मतलब ऐसा एक के ऊपर एक है, like one and one ऐसा overlap. How many solutions?
Infinite.
Infinite solutions. Yes. Okay. So two lines are identical. Okay, that's why they have infinitely many solutions. And since it has solution, at least one solution, right? That's why it is called consistent. And one more name is given, coincident line को dependent बोलते हैं. Dependent. एक के ऊपर एक dependent is depending on both, right? That's why it's called dependent. लिख लो. So these are coinciding lines. Yes.
Sir,
Yeah, tell me.
I didn't understand coincident.
Coinciding means when you draw a graph of two linear equations, this is a graph when you're drawing one line. Suppose if you got one line graph like this, okay, one line graph, suppose you got like this, other line graph also will be exactly the same. One more line will be overlapping. Okay, that's called coinciding, coincident lines bolte. So since it has how many points it is coinciding, dekho, so many points it is coinciding. That's why it has infinite solutions are there. So many values are there, x and y. Okay, so that's why simply when the coincident, you should say it is infinite solution. Okay, we'll draw the graph now. We'll understand everything. Graph when you draw, you'll understand. ग्राफ पेपर से ना आपके पास ग्राफ बुक यूजर है, 9th क्लास का रहेगा ना ग्राफ बुक्स नहीं है? थ्रो 9th क्लास होने का थ्रो कर दिया पूरा. या चलो कॉपी राइट. आई विल आस्क नो फास्ट फास्ट बोलने का. ओके बोलो, ट्राई करो श्राव्य. If it is intersecting, how many solutions you have? Intersecting means
One.
one solution. Srinidhi, if they are parallel, how many solutions?
No.
No solution. Okay, no solution बोलेगा. No बोलते क्या? No answer don't know बोल के बोलेगा. Okay, and coinciding means Tanishka, coinciding means how many solutions?
Coincident, infinite.
Infinitely solutions. Okay, then you understood, right? Okay, चलो neatly को understand and numericals करने वाला भी. You know how to draw a graph. Graph draw करना आता है. Suppose x plus y plus 1 is equal to 0. Suppose इसका graph, this is a linear equation, right? In two variables, right? Degree 1. Okay, how to draw the graph? How to draw the graph? You simply put the points x, y, some random points you can put. Okay, random point means आपको first origin तो ले लो, अच्छा रहेगा. It will be easy for you. So x is 0. Tell me y value is how much? If I substitute x equal 0, y value is how much?
-1.
-1. Because +1 if you send that side is -1, right? So -1. If I substitute y is equal to 0 in the equation, so if you take a 0, x plus 1 will become -1. So 2 points are there. 2 or 3 points we should take and we have to draw the graph. Okay, next one more point you can take. So y -1, y 1 ले लो. X will be how much? -2. कर डालो. 1 लगाए तो +2, उस गए तो -2. Then you can draw the graph, right, easily. So tell me how to plot the graph x and y. First x should be there, y should be there. 0, -1. How to plot? Tell me. 0, -1. Which line will be there? 0, -1 will be.
It should be on x-axis.
Yes, this is a point. 0, here approximately I'm drawing 0, -1. Okay. Next. Cut only, wala. Next point. -1, 0. Yeah, wrong or right?
So it should be wrong.
मरे वो बोलने का. See, x axis में x will be there. X will ये 0 नहीं रहेगा. Y axis में it will be y axis will be there. Tell me, where will be there? Tell me 0, -1.
So 0, comma minus 1 will be on the y-axis, is the y
0
increase.
comma minus 1 here, because y-axis में x will be 0, right? Next minus 1 comma 0. Now Siddharth बोलो, minus 1 comma 0. x में minus 1, y में 0. It will be
It should be on x-axis.
positive x-axis, negative x-axis.
Negative.
So minus 1 comma 0. Okay, minus 2 comma 1 will be
X-axis.
Janvi, minus 2 comma 1.
X-axis.
x-axis में कैसे रहेगा? Minus 2 means from origin you go to minus 2 and from that 1, मतलब here approximately and minus 2 comma 1, right? Here normal I'm drawing, so graph में आपको अभी draw करेंगे. Okay, just I'm drawing. So if I join, so a straight line will get. ऐसा graph भी कर draw. So major intention क्या है? You should take a graph and you have to plot the graph. Graph paper book ले लो. Graph paper book है, ले लो. नहीं तो notebook में draw करो. But random में approximate आएगा. Otherwise you know straight line नहीं आएगा. थोड़ा इधर उधर आएगा points का. Okay? You have a graph paper? Have you have graph book? No? Okay. इधर driving mode में है. Okay. Janvi you have? No? Oh. क्यों थोड़ा कर दिया 9th class का graph paper?
I
Yeah.
used my last year book for 9th class. It's a kind
Okay, चलो नहीं है तो directly you can draw. But here problem क्या है? Directly they will not give the equation. That is the problem. In the 10th class में they will not give the equation. They will give a scenario like 3 apples, 4 mangoes, cost is this much. So you have to convert into equation. Then we have to draw the graph. Okay. So draw करना आ गया ना अभी भी if you find the equation then easy to draw right. Okay, one example देखेंगे समझ में आएगा. चलो तो ट्राई करो. मानिया you're there. 10 students of class 10th took part in mathematics quiz. Okay, total 10 students are there. Okay, if the number of girls is 4 more than the number of boys, represent this algebraically and graphically. Algebraic means just equation form में, graphical means you have to draw the graph. Okay, चलो मतलब 2 equations you have to make. Tell me what first you have to always in questions में x and y you have to assume first of all, then only we can able to form the equation, right? Can you tell me what is x, what is y in this case में? What is x and what is y? Anybody? By Kusina?
number of girls can be X.
Yes, good. So let number of question may only girls and boys means just you have to take that only. Number of girls is how much? X. And similarly, number of boys is y. मान लो जनरल x and y. Now Janvi try करो equation बनाओ. 2 equations you have to make. Okay.
Okay.
Tell me.
So first we have to find X plus
2 equations generally linear equations आएगा.
the number of girls is 4 more than the boys.
Number of
We have to
girls.
find we have to find the number of girls and boys separately from 10 students.
Okay. Last में by you know we'll get the value of x and y, but
Yeah.
forming the equation is important. After that we have to draw. Okay.
So we
Anybody?
have to do X. One can be a number of girls plus number of boys equals 10.
Okay. So because 10 students are there in the class, right?
Yeah.
So definitely boys and girls only will be there, right? So x plus y is how much?
10.
10. First equation you got.
Yeah.
One more if you equation is there, then collapse हो जाएगा. Okay.
Then-
See, number of girls. Okay, number of girls I took as x, right? X is means equal to 4 more means 4 plus 4 more than number of boys. खत्म. Second equation पे आ गया. Can you tell me by seeing this equation, girls are more or boys are more?
Boys.
Anybody?
Boys.
Girls. मतलब क्लास में नहीं है. Normally here by seeing the equation, right? ये girls are more. Why? Because suppose मान लो y is 2. Girls will be how much? 4 plus 2 will be 6. the girls will be more. Okay, this is second equation. Khatam. You got two equations nicely. You have to show graphically and tell the solution. मतलब x and y value we have to find. If it is intersecting, definitely x and y आ जाएगा. If it is not intersecting, okay, then parallel वगैरह देखेंगे. Okay, चलो draw करो graph. Draw करके दिखाओ. If graph is not there, notebook में draw कर लो. Graph. Anybody doubts? No doubts, right? सावे आता है ना graph draw करना? No, okay, right. See the graph draw karo. You draw x-axis, y-axis. Put the what is the thing? First equation try to take and put a box. Box लगा के take some random points x and y. Compulsory ये तो रहने का x is 0 and y equal 0 तो compulsory रहो. It is easy. Then only it will know. So something graph आ जाएगा. Straight line में graph आएगा. Similarly, second one also try to take the box x and y and then plot. And only one graph में you have to draw the two lines. Also, 1 x equal 0, y equal 0. Can take 1 point. Two points also no problem. 2 points अगर टच हुआ तो x एक्सिस का एक्सटेंड करने का. अगर ग्राफ ऐसा आया सपोज ऐसा ऐसा आया you don't take you take more points to get. अगर एक्सटेंड होगा तो इंटरसेक्टिंग होगा ना, अदरवाइज प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगा. सो छोटे छोटे नहीं होने का. टेक सम मोर पॉइंट्स टू एलोंगेट. अगर ऐसा है तो नो नीड ऑफ टेकिंग एनी अदर पॉइंट्स. यू शुड टेक इट पैरेलल, इट्स नॉट टचिंग ओनली. ऐसा बोल कैन टेल मी नंबर ऑफ बॉयज आर हाउ मच, नंबर ऑफ गर्ल्स आर हाउ मच.
Sir,
Hmm.
I have
Tell
a
me.
question. Like in the graph, you're supposed to like include like both the graph, like the ones you made.
Both graph you have to draw in one graph only.
Okay, both you have to draw on one only. Okay.
Then check करने का whether intersecting parallel coinciding.
Yeah, okay, okay.
Okay, what is the solution we got? X is how much, Y is how much? Corresponding point ka.
There's 7 and 3. 7,3.
Yes, correct. Good.
Sir, in the first one, I got 8 and 2 also.
नहीं ऐसा नहीं. First you draw the graph. दो graph draw कर दिया.
No, I'm doing the second bit.
Second. See the first graph you got x equal 0 means y equal to 10, and second way y equal 0 means x equal to 10. So what is the point? 0 comma 10. So what is the 0 comma 10 means? 0 comma 10. Okay, and 10 comma 0. 10 comma 0. Mala here.
Sir,
Ah,
I took it approximately because I don't have a graph.
graph,
so
right? Okay, okay. No. In graph paper mein try to draw the if exact ला जाएगा. Similarly, this also x and x equal 0 means y equal to how much? -4, and y equal 0 means x equal to 4. So plot again. Again, Srinidhi, got graph?
Yes.
Yeah. Solution also got. What is the solution? X comma y you got a. Okay. Shravya. First one, second one graph you got a.
Yes.
Okay. What is solution you got? Intersecting a, parallel, coinciding a.
Intersecting.
Intersecting. What is solution?
Sir, I'm finding.
Okay. Solution means generally wherever touches. Suppose you got like this. Iska corresponding. Suppose this point is touching. Man lo example I'm taking. So here x-axis and here y-axis point. This x comma y will be the girls and boys ka solution. Wherever it is touching, that point is nothing but x comma y. Nothing got a? Yeah. So answer is 7,3 is the answer. 7,3.
Okay, sir. So wherever it touches, it's known as corresponding.
See, suppose the graph is one graph is like this and other graph is like this. Suppose manlo. So it is touching at one point, right? And this is intersecting as one solution, right? Okay. What is the coordinate of this one? Tell me. What is the coordinate of this in the graph? Mein? Iska x मान लो, this is 5, this is 3. Tell me what is the solution here? What is the coordinate that time here? 5,3. So this is x, this is y, right? X we took as girls, right? So the number of girls is 5, number of boys is 3. Example I'm telling. Okay. So wherever it touches, that is the corresponding. If it's not touching means no solution. If it is coinciding means you should say infinite solution. So many solutions are there, you should say. Okay. Only intersecting wala has one solution. That solution we should say.
So that is intersecting, right?
Yeah, intersecting line. These lines are intersecting lines. So this answer. 7,3 is the answer.
Okay.
Chalo. One more. See, it should be easy. See, if you can form the equation, then ये तो small kids वाला है. Just plotting the graph and scale से extend करने का. That's it. कुछ नहीं है. Okay. Now, but equation form करना important है. What is x? What is y? We should take. Okay. One more question. चलो. Romila. Name अच्छा है ना? Romila went to a stationery shop and purchased 2 pencils and 3 erasers, ₹9. Okay. Her friend Sonali saw the new variety of pencil and erasers with Romila and she brought 4 pencils and 6 erasers in the same can with 18 rupees. We have to show algebraically and graphically. Okay, here x क्या लेगा, y क्या लेगा? Anybody should say. X is what? Y is what?
Cost of pencils X.
Cost of pencils are how many pencils का?
1.
Okay. And दूसरा eraser का?
1.
We'll take number of pencils or cost of pencil.
It's
Why we are
cost.
taking why cost?
Is X and the cost of erasers is Y.
Why? Because here rupees is given, right? Finally, when you're forming the equation that is equal 9 rupees, hai na? Since it's rupees, this should be also rupees, this also should be rupees, right? That's why I'm taking cost. Let the cost of Liko. Let the cost of one pencil is cost of one pencil is X. And similarly, cost of one eraser is Y. Okay. Now tell me the equation. क्या आएगा? Equation क्या आएगा? 2 pencils means उसका cost कितना होगा? 2x plus 3 erasers. 3y is equal to how much? 9 rupees. After writing the equation, you should check. This is rupees. This also rupees. This is rupees. We cannot add like this, right? Rupees plus kg. We can't add, right? So all should be in same units. Rupees, rupees, rupees. Okay. Second equation will be 4 pencils, 6 erasers. So 4x plus 6y is equal to 18. These are the two equations you got. These are algebraically we represented. Now we have to plot the graph and we can find the solution, right? That is easy, right? After plotting, after getting the equation. But before plotting, what you will do directly, you will put the table or anything you will do. Tell me here in this case. In these two equations, what I'm trying to say, to show graphically, directly iska box and iska box you will create or you will do something before creating the box.
So you can simplify the second.
Always make the equation simplified, then only substitute. Otherwise, आपको ही difficult हो जाएगा. बहुत टाइम लगेगा, मतलब आपको करने का तरीका है. ओके, अंडरस्टूड. तो इसका ग्राफ ड्रॉ करो, शॉर्ट फॉर्म में ड्रॉ करो. सो इसको सिंप्लीफाई कैसे करेगा इसको? इफ यू टेक 2 कॉमन, सो कितना होगा? 2x प्लस 3y is equal to 9. खत्म. So 2 equations you can take and now solve. Graph. Take 2 points.
Sir, it'll be coincident.
Coinciding, huh?
Sir, it'll be, yeah. They'll have infinite amount of solutions.
Okay, देखेंगे. Yeah, the answer is coinciding. Because see, 2 equations same आया ना, coinciding. So करने की जरूरत नहीं है. Okay, understood, right? Now इसमें एग्जाम में कैसे पूछेगा देखो. फर्स्ट एग्जाम में इन कॉलेजेस, इन स्कूल्स में वगैरह में क्या दे विल नॉट गिव लाइक सिंपली वे. व्हाट दे विल गिव, दे कैन गिव 3 इक्वेशंस आल्सो. Okay, they will tell to form में see, मान लो this is a thing, you got one like this, one like this you got, suppose graph. They will tell to shade the triangle with x-axis. Okay, so आपको क्या करने का, after drawing you have to shade the lines formed in the triangle with x-axis, and he will tell to find the area of this triangle in the graph में. Area of the triangle find करो बोलेगा. Area of the triangle formula is what? What is the area of a triangle? Half into
And also,
base into height. Half into base into height. Okay, so base and height, you know, if you multiply in the graph में, you will get exactly the answer. ऐसा बोलेगा they will tell. Okay, they will not give simply only draw करो intersecting parallel, they will not ask. They will ask like this only, area वाला. Okay, so like that we will see one. करो. Draw the graphs of this one. Shade the region bounded by these lines with x-axis and find the area of the shade region. Plot करो no neatly. Very small equation, right? Take 2 points, x is 0, y equal 0. ऐसे लगा के solve करो जल्दी.
So sir, after pointing, we should find the area.
Area find. मतलब the area किसका area चाहिए? He told the region bounded by these lines, the region bounded by these lines with x-axis and x-axis. So that lines का area we have to find. Yeah. And tell the area how much you got. Fine. Siddharth, are you draw the graph first one, first one. Second one,
Second.
graph.
Drawing a second.
Yeah.
Sir,
Hmm.
how are we able to how are we supposed to find the area of the shaded region?
Which shape you got?
I got triangle.
Triangle के area is half into base into height. So suppose you got like this. I told right now like this you got. This is the shade region. Suppose with x-axis you got like this. Suppose okay. Base is how much? This from this length to this length is how much in the point wise mein? If you see in the graph mein, what is this base value? Like suppose you got 5 comma 0. That 5 is the base. Okay. Now iska point if you see in the graph, you will get some 0 comma. Suppose you got 6. You got suppose man like this you will get. So what is the now base is how much? 5. Height is 6. Okay. So corresponding point only we have to see that height.
Sir, is the area 8?
Yes. Very good. Area is 8 square units.
So after you find the triangle, you just have to use the formula, right? To find
After shade करने के बाद we have to find the formula half into base into height. So base into height multiply करने का. Got it, Tanishka? You got it?
Sir, just 1 second.
Yeah. Anything doubt, Srinidhi? Anything doubt? Yes.
Everything's
Okay. Area of finger.
I got 8 units.
8 is answer. Good. Shravi, आपका भी थोड़ा any doubt?
No, sir, I got
Got
8.
8. Oh,
Yes.
nice. Siddharth, you got 8? Approximately doing.
Yeah, I
Okay.
took
No problem.
approximately, so
Yeah.
I got 7 approximately.
Nothing you got right? Yeah. So 2 questions you can take as homework. 2 questions ka. And the area of a trapezium is how much? Anybody? Trapezium.
So half into height into sum of parasites.
Half into height into sum of palisade. Trapezium ऐसा ना? Half into sum of palisades into sum of palisades into height. Okay. The palisade side, sum of palisades ka length into height लेने का. Okay. So it can be, he cannot give only 2 equations. It can give 3 or 4 equations also. In graph, one graph only we have to draw 3 or 4 like graphs. And we have to find it can be shape of trapezium. When you got shaded region as trapezium, you have to find the, by using this formula, we have to find the area. Okay. Like these questions only they can ask in the exam mein, right? 4 mark question that they can ask. Okay. Chalo. 2 problems ले लो homework के लिए. Just form, write the equation. This one. Draw the graph of the equations, 2 equations, and shade the area of these 2 lines and y-axis. Now I want with y-axis, shade region with y-axis ka. Okay. And determine this area. Equation लिखो. Once if you buy RD Sharma, I will give the questions homework as in that mein you can do. Copy it. This one. Yeah. This equation with y-axis and shade the region and find the area. Okay. Next one. Next question. He has given us 3 graphs. This one, this one, this one. On the same paper, graph paper, we have to draw. Obtain the vertices of a triangle. So obtained. Some triangle you will get. Uska vertices चाहिए. Vertices means you know, right? इसका corresponding this one, this one, this one. उसका coordinates चाहिए and determine the area. Simple. Suppose मान लो you got a graph like this. ऐसा graph आया. This is a shared region he told. I want to find the area of this shared region only. How to find then? कैसे कैसे find करेगा? Anybody? Suppose you got a graph like this, two graph lines. Shared region is like this. How to find the shared region?
So you have to minus the area of the bigger triangle
Uh,
and the
mm,
smaller
minus small triangle. Area of a bigger triangle minus the area of the छोटा triangle निकाल दिया तो we'll get this one. So ऐसा formulas are same only. Thinking में wise में difference. Okay. So these two questions करो nicely. These all recorded sections will be available in website also. That's why we are recording. I will send the website link also. In the thing में you can bookmark that page. ओपन करके उसमें कोर्सेस में यू हैव ए कॉल्ड विजन 10 बोल के रहेगा. विजन 10 बोल के रहेगा. उसमें वी आर अपलोडिंग ऑल द आवर लेक्चर्स जो भी है वो पूरा वी आर अपलोडिंग इन दैट. ओके. एंड क्वेश्चन पेपर्स टेस्ट वगैरह भी पूरा उसमें डालने वाला हूँ. ओके. ओनली फॉर आवर स्टूडेंट्स के लिए दिस ऑल थिंग्स आर अवेलेबल.